Hello everyone. Um, this is going to be a ramble video. So I uh, I know I have not done one since about 5 weeks now, just about. And I know I said I was gonna do one when I got to Normal Hunter, but I have been procrastinating on that pretty hard, and a lot of stuff has come up IRL. Not that I'm like too busy to record a video, it's just that I guess I haven't really felt like it. But yeah, I'm getting around to making it now, so I'll just get into it. The three main things that I want to talk about are me getting to Normal Hunter, what I've been up to for these past 4 weeks since I got to Normal Hunter, and of course, as always, plans for the future. So I'll just get right into it. So to Normal Hunter, I got, as I said, about a month ago, and it was pretty fun getting it. Honestly, I really had a lot of fun. It was a weekend, and I had work on the following Monday, so I saw that I was going to get passed in the Hunter high scores by someone, and I really did not want that to happen because I wanted to finish Hunter right next to a certain someone on the high scores, so yeah, I decided to pull an all-nighter and just completely pass this person and also finish off two normal hunters, so both of which I managed to end up doing. So yeah, I was just out there on the hill for many hours. Very sleep deprived and also having a lot of fun. Um, there's kind of like a point when you pull an all-nighter, like where it becomes incredibly hard to stay awake. Like physically, you feel like your eyes are just want to be closed, and you feel like you just want to go to bed. But if you keep persisting, then what happens is your body, I guess, kind of decides like, all right, this person is not gonna go to sleep anytime soon, or I'm not getting sleep anytime soon, so I'll just persist with whatever I have left, and that's what happened. After a certain point, I just didn't feel tired anymore. And in fact, I stayed up for like the rest of the day. So I woke up at 10 a.m. on a Saturday, and I started hunting probably like at 6 p.m. on Saturday, the same Saturday. And I just kept hunting until about 12 p.m. Sunday. So like noon on Sunday, and yeah, during that I had like a lot of changes in my energy levels, but by the time noon was rolling around, I was feeling pretty energetic. I even turned on the stream and I, like streamed the last hour of me getting to Normal Hunter, so that was really fun. There's surprisingly a really big turnout for my party, which I didn't really expect. I thought like a couple people would come, just people that I knew personally, and that would be it. But a lot of people came, mostly, especially like a lot of people from my clan came. So I'm pretty happy about that. Like, does mean a lot to me that people came and cheered and like said grats, and they liked my tweet when I tweeted out the image. Also, I'm fishing really badly here. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, something that I was almost not going to say because I forgot about it. Was my tweet got shouted out by the old school RuneScape Twitter. So big thanks to Daniel S for suggesting them to do that. Of course, thanks to the whoever runs the old school Twitter for actually shouting me out because I got so many likes and stuff on that just from that shout out. That was pretty funny. I got a lot of comments too about well, not as many as I think, but a lot of comments about how much of a no lifer I was, and it's like the usual comments that I just love. They're really funny to me. Not trying to be like uh I don't know what's the word for it, but I generally like seeing that because I think it's kind of a funny thing to think about, the no life aspect. Because I'm not really a no-lifer. It took me a super long time to get to Normal Hunter, and I think it's funny just to think of like me just constantly no-lifing Hunter for 7 months. Anyway, that doesn't really make sense. I'm kind of tired right now, but I'll move on. Anyway, so yeah, that happened. I got to Normal Hunter, got my tweet shouted out, and promptly after, I moved on to getting anglers, and I just went straight to fishing. Um, that same week that I finished Hunter was also the week that I finished off my internship for the summer, so since that ended, I'm now back in school. I've been in school for about, I guess 3 weeks, 2 weeks, something like that. And yeah, it's just been a lot different. I have been mostly doing arty because, truth be told, I'm pretty busy with a lot of stuff, and since I'm at home a lot in front of the PC, it's pretty easy for me to just do arty while I work on assignments or uh, research or coursework or whatever I needed to do. So that's probably how it will continue for a while. You'll be seeing a lot of arty on the month and stuff, but I will try to do some fishing every now and then, like I am right now. And I guess I should mention the rune drags, since they're out on screen right now. So I've been doing rune drags ever since I started fishing. Just sort of as like a whim, on a whim I tried them, because I'd heard about like a couple people doing rune drags during fishing, and I was like, maybe I could do that too. Because if I did that during fishing, I would have a lot of spare GP, and I really like having a lot of GP because it means I can worry less about other stuff like what to do overall long term. So I can do different methods because I'll have the money. And of course, there's always ZMI if I ever get there, so I can pay for runners and stuff. But it's a long ways away, so I'm not really thinking about that. But yeah, I find Rune Dragons with fishing pretty fun. I don't really find that it affects me, like, as in how many mistakes I make. Like, I've done a lot of solo fishing with like no alts before. I find that I make probably around the same mistakes of just misclicking, so I'm not really concerned about, Rune Dragons messing me up for like my micro efficiency long term. But if I can do them all the way to 200 fishing, which I'm pretty sure I will at this point, they're not too hard. I've been able to watch shows with them as well. I should net quite a bit of GP from fishing, which is going to be pretty fun. But yeah, that's just what I've been doing during fishing. When I'm at arty, what I've been doing lately is raids with a couple people. So we do 4-man raids usually. Sometimes there's a suicide ult involved, but usually 4-man. If someone's an Iron Man, then we do 3-way split, and if it's an Iron Man, if it's the Iron Man's drop, then they get it. That's kind of how we've been doing it. But yeah, anyway, enough of like the specifics. Basically, I've just been raiding a lot. It was something that I just kind of tried randomly. I just got offered to come on a raid, so I decided since I could afford a T-bow, then I might as well give this raid thing a try, because I hear it's pretty good with the T-bow. And yeah, it was weird at first, but I gradually starting to get a little bit better at it, and it's pretty fun. So lately I've been training up my second ult to do for use in raids as well. So I wanted to become a suicide ult. Basically, it makes supplies and then suicides them at Ulm, so that my other ult can pick those up and have an easier time at Ulm. And the whole purpose of that is so I can do fairly AFK Dolo raids while hopefully doing something more click intensive on the main. So this click intensive activity would be, of course, fishing. So if I can do Dolo raids during cutty fishing, then I'm gonna be basically swimming in GP. I don't know how likely it is that I'll do that, But if I can do it even a little bit, I think it's gonna be something to look forward to for me, because I like doing stuff on the side during fishing. It keeps me pretty entertained, and I also love the idea that I could just be fishing and get a twisted bow all to myself. That's pretty fun to think about. But yeah, those are the plans right now. The Suicide Alt is still in the making right now. I've already gotten the Herblore level for it. I just need to get the what is it? The farming level. So it's not too high of a farming requirement. I'm just going for 55 at the moment, and that should be done maybe within a couple days. But yeah, once I get the Rex, I'll start learning how to do Dolo raids, and we'll see if I like it or not. But yeah, that's what I've been doing for the past month or so. As for future plans, I always like to talk about them in these videos, but I guess for the future I will be mostly just fishing and doing agility, of course, as I need to. For the foreseeable future, I probably won't zone too much because in school I have mostly online courses, and even when I'm out, it's not too hard for me to AFK fish on my phone while I'm commuting, so I'll probably not use very much of my melee XP that I have left until I start work again next summer. Yeah, it's gonna be looking pretty good for the RS gains, I guess. Assuming I can keep up this pace and gradually get better fishing months or weeks and stuff. As for when I'll finish fishing, I'm not really sure. It's probably going to be a very long time. I'll definitely have to try to pick up the pace at some point, but I'm thinking well over a year because Hunter took me 7 months, and that's a pretty fast skill. And fishing is a lot slower than Hunter. I would estimate it at like half. So if we put like 14 months, then I'd say that's pretty reasonable. But I also did go really hard for Hunter at some point. Like did improve my month a lot. But I was still working the whole time. So I guess if we want to say 14 months for fishing or more, then I guess that's a pretty reasonable estimate. It's gonna be an insanely long time, of course, but if I can finish it, I'll be pretty happy. If I do finish it, I will move on to mining. That is the plan for me. Mining, of course, I don't really want to get into how long it will take me because I don't know what I'll be doing IRL at that point, or if like how motivated I will be. But yeah, mining is just another huge obstacle in a way. Not that I will not enjoy mining. I'm gonna do it because I enjoy it, but it's just going to take me a super long time. But yeah, there's no plan after mining. Like there's really nothing. So yeah, I think that's about everything I wanted to say. I know this video was kind of like all over the place, but I just wanted to put something out. And I might make a video again someday. I'm not really sure when that will be, but yeah, for now, I guess I'll end it here. And thanks for listening if you did.